Hey, what's up everybody, Maroon here. In today's mobility video, we'll be focusing on the shoulders. For this video, we'll need a block and a mat, yoga block and a mat. We're gonna start by sitting on the yoga block so we can be a bit elevated. And then from here, we're just going to take our shoulders into some internal, external rotation. So start by sitting straight, chest out, back straight, and place your arms in a 90-degree angle. So my arms shoulder level, my shoulders are down, and my arms just like internal and external rotation. So while you're doing that, try not to flare your arms out when you go into internal, and try not to arch with the lower back when you're going to external. So keeping that in mind, just isolating the shoulders and then taking all the other joints away from the movement. Just focusing on the shoulder by itself, some internal, external, reaching some end range here, slowly without compensating with any other muscles. 3 reps. Good, 1 more. Nice, now from here you're gonna go to internal, keep your elbows up and then go all the way, touch your lower back. Lift your arms away from the lower back, back to internal, external, and imagine as if you're brushing your hair, arms go all the way behind your head, keep your head neutral, keep looking straight, and touch your neck or your head, wherever you reach, while keeping your shoulders down. Same thing, I'm gonna lift my arms away from my head, external, internal, all the way, trying to reach as high as possible, and touch my upper back. So a couple of reps here, just focusing on rotating from the shoulders with control. Bracing your core, reducing the arch. 2 reps, lift, internal, rotate. Imagine you're brushing your head while keep looking forward. So try to take note of any pinching or anything that's bothering you, and then we kind of compare it to the end of the session after we do the mobility. So this is just like to take notes, see where I can feel pinches, where is something that bothers me, and then compare it to the end of the session. Okay, so our first exercise, we're gonna be a sleeper stretch. So with a sleeper stretch, I'll be lying on my side. Make sure the yoga block is under your head so you can keep your neck neutral. You're bending your knees. You're bringing your arm into this angle, more or less, 90-degree angle, but your elbow is 45 degrees in front of you. While you do that, try your shoulders to be facing forward, and then make sure your shoulder blades is touching the floor. So from here, I'm gonna just go for a passive stretch for like 40 seconds, just like trying to stretch my shoulder in this position so we can achieve more internal rotation. So basically I'm in internal rotation now, and I'm holding it there, just stretching my arm. While you're stretching, make sure your shoulders are not hiked up, your shoulder is on the floor, and your wrist is neutral, so try not to flex with the wrist. And then the arm here, it's like more or less in a 90-degree angle where the force is directly from above. So you're gonna stay there. If you feel uncomfortable in this position, try to take your arm back and forth and see which angle is comfortable for you, because we're gonna work from pushing and pulling from this position. So I just need you to be comfortable in this position so you can put a bit of force while doing that. Two more breaths. All right, from here, I'm gonna start by putting some force on the upper arm, resisting with the lower arm. So basically, I'm pushing my lower arm up and then resisting it with the upper arm, trying to ramp up the tension from 10 to 20%. So 10, 12, slowly putting effort into it. You're not putting maximum tension from the start, just ramping up the tension. Till you reach like 30 to 40%, I need you to hold it there. So hold this tension, keeping your shoulders down, resisting your arms, your arm pushing for 5 more seconds. After 5 more seconds, I'm gonna keep my upper arm way the same place and try to pull my lower arm away from it. So 3, 2, 1, keep my arm here and then pull down. When you pull down, try to rotate from the biceps down and try not to flare the elbows out and try not to hike with the shoulders. Hold this for 15 seconds, pull the arm away, keep pulling, don't flex with the wrist, keep your wrist neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there and relax into this new range that you acquired. Big inhale and exhale, relax into this new range. If you feel you're not comfortable in this position, try to place your elbow up, down, just experiment with that, see which angle is more comfortable, because it's important to be pain-free when you're pushing from this position. So I'm good here. I'm gonna do a second round. So same thing. After the count of 3, I'm gonna push my arm down, resist it, starting to ramp up the tension, 10 to 20%, 20 to 30%, 30 to 40%, 40 to 50%. Hold it there. Hold this force. 10 seconds. Now count of 3, try to pull your arm away from the upper arm. Hold it there. Pull. Try to feel the back of your shoulders. That's where you're supposed to feel it. The back tissues. Hold. Always keep this 90 degree with the arm. Keep your shoulder pushed down, shoulder blades. Hold. Hold. 3, 2, 1. If you can stay in this position, slowly relax down. Good job. Nice. Now from here, so let's keep this position and then just go internal, external rotation in this position, but try to push with the other arm on your shoulders so your shoulder stays in place. Push down, especially the shoulder blade, and just you're rotating inward, internal, external. Try to visit these end range as much as you can without compensating by hiking the shoulders. Two more. One more. All right, great. Now from here, you're gonna place the yoga block between your knees and then extend your arms straight. So your thumbs facing up, your arms shoulder level and straight. Now from here with the other arm, you're gonna crunch up. So I'm lifting my shoulders, my chest and my head up, and I'm trying as if I'm setting an alarm over my big thumb and then back up. So crunch, rotate, hold, then push back up. If that's hard, place your knees on the floor or lower your legs down and then keep going. So you can do it in this position Try to control your body, or you can extend your legs all the way up and then slowly rotate above your arm and then back up. So crunch up, rotate, hold, and push back up. One more. Keep squeezing on the yoga block. That gives you better stability. Nice. For extra challenge, but if you're new to this, just stick with this one. If you feel you have good shoulders, you can keep this position, the sleeper stretch. So in a sleeper stretch position, you can just like rotate, so you can strengthen it in an internal rotation. Two more. Perfect. Nice. So let's go ahead and switch sides. So same thing. I'm gonna start with a stretch and an internal rotation. My knees are bent, my body is straight, and I'm making sure the shoulder blades is on the floor, my arms a 90-degree angle. I'm placing my arm on my wrist while keeping my wrist neutral, and then stretching it there. So basically when you're stretching, when you're in this passive stretch, you're gonna feel it in the back part of the shoulders. That's where the stretch should be. Like I said before, if you feel any pinch or anything's bothering you, you can get out of the stretch and then set back again in a position that's more comfortable for you. So the top arm is like creating a force which is perpendicular against the lower arm. Couple of breaths here. One more. Exhale everything out. Start to ramp up the tension, 10 to 20%. Pushing your arm, resisting it with the upper hand. 20 to 30%. 30 to 40%, and hold it there. Hold this contraction. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep holding. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hand away and then try to pull down. You're rotating from the biceps down without hiking up the shoulders, so keep your shoulders down. Pull your arm down. Hold. Three more seconds, hold. If you can hold, stay there for a couple of seconds and then gently push your arm down. Get set or settle in this new acquired range. Breathe there. So for the second round, either you place your arm a bit down or a bit up, or if you're comfortable in this position, you can keep it there. Big breath. Exhale everything out. Start pushing 10 to 20%. To 30%. You can also push your arm up, down, the top arm, push it down to resist it. Ramp up to 50% and hold. Hold. 5 more seconds. After this, pull your arm away from the upper arm and hold it there. 15 seconds. Keep your wrist neutral, keep your shoulder pushed down, and then rotate from the biceps so you're not flaring your elbow out, and hold it there. Hold, and slowly rest in this new range. Nice. Perfect. Now I'm going to keep this position. I'm going to go for internal, external. So external, internal. Just visiting these ranges. So press on your shoulder down so you're not rotating from the scapula. And then keep your elbow in a 90-degree angle so you're not flaring your elbow out every time you go back and forth. One more rep. Nice. All right, let's keep going. So you're gonna place the yoga block between your knees. You're gonna point your thumbs up, make sure your arm is in the shoulder level. And then from here, you're gonna crunch up and then rotate above the lower arm and then push back up. Rotate, rotate, hold. Two more. You can even be in the steeper stretch position. Keeping your shoulders down, shoulder blades down. Nice, relax. All right, good job for now. Hope you're feeling good. So let's go ahead and sit again on the yoga block, and then we're gonna do some rotations for the shoulder. So from here, we're gonna start with the right arm. So place the left arm on your knee. And let's start by flexing all the way up. When you reach your roadblock here, while keeping your shoulders down, start to rotate and take your arm back without taking your shoulders with you. So keep your shoulders square, all the way into extension. You return with palms facing out. Now go back, back into extension without leaning forward. Rotate, up, 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 and across. Keeping your elbow locked, keeping your wrist neutral. One more rep. So up and across. Rotate. Reverse. Reaching this full extension and shoulders, rotation in place. Keeping your shoulders down. Forward and across. Nice. All right. Let's do the other arm. Big inhale. Exhale everything out. Trap the air and start by lifting your arm up and across. Rotate. Slowly back. Try to visit every angle with control, slowly. Back, 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 as much extension as you can reach without leaning forward. Rotation in place, without hiking the shoulders. Bring your arm forward and across, keeping your elbow and wrist neutral. One more. Nice. Reverse. Perfect. Take it off. All right. Now from here, we're gonna lie supine all the way back. And then with the yoga block, you're gonna just try to place your elbow on the yoga block and keeping this straight line with the shoulders and arm. So your elbows on the yoga block, and from here, just like gonna rotate internal, external, keeping a 90-degree angle with the arm, and keep pushing with the other arm into the shoulders so I'm not hiking up with my scapula and shoulders. I'm just gonna rotate just internal and external. Two more. Just push your elbow down into yoga block, internal rotation. Keep pushing your shoulders down and back to external rotation. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the other arm. So you're placing your elbows on the foam roller. Same thing, pushing with the other arm down, and then just try to feel your shoulder. See how much you can go into internal, external without compensating with any other muscle, and without lifting your shoulders up, keeping your wrist neutral. Keep pushing the elbow into the yoga block. Remember that rotation comes from the biceps, as if you're curling your biceps so you're not feeling your elbow out, especially when you're going into internal. Nice. All right. So from here we're gonna do some rotations, the one that we did as a start, but we're gonna do it from different planes of motion. So we're gonna start while lying on the floor, lying on your side. So from here, you're gonna go ahead and place your arm behind your back. You're gonna lift your arm above your lower back, internal rotation, external rotation. Take your arm all the way behind your head. Same thing. Lift the arm away from the head, external, internal, all the way, as much high as possible, and then let it rest on your upper back. One more rep. Lift above your upper back, internal, external, as if you're brushing your hair, all the way here. Now from here, you're gonna go back and then transition to the other position. So lift away from the head, external, internal, all the way up as much as you can reach up, and then lie on the upper back. You're gonna transition to 90 position, same thing. So in a 90-90 position, I'm gonna continue. Lift away from the back, internal, external, brush your hair. Keep looking straight, lift away, internal, external, behind. Now from here, in a quadrupedal position, lift, internal, external, all the way behind your head. Nice, one more. Perfect. Now from here, kneeling position, you can even place this arm here so you can create a bit of force while you're doing the rotation. One more. Keep looking straight. Lift, internal, external, internal, all the way. Nice. Now from here, I'm going to keep it here and then just do some scapular cars. So I'm going to lift up, back, down, forward. While you do that, try not to move with the elbows. So keep your elbow forward. You're just squeezing your shoulder blades, just taking your shoulder blade into circular motion. Up, back, down, forward. Now reverse, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Two more. Try to keep your elbows forward as much as possible when you squeeze back. Nice. Relax. We're going to do the same thing with the other arm. So basically we're starting in this position here. So with this arm here, so you can create more force, start by lifting the arm away from the lower back, internal, external, brush your hair, keep looking straight, touch your neck. Lift your arm away from your head, external, internal, all the way. One more. Nice. Go ahead in quadrupedal position. Make sure wrist under your shoulders. Lift, internal, external, all the way behind your head. One more. Nice. Now from here, 90. So 90 position, lift, internal, external. Nice. All the way lying down. Same thing. Lift away. Internal, external. Brush your hair. Lift away from the head. External, internal, all the way as far as you can reach up. One more. Good. Try to reach as far up and back and rest on the upper back. Now from here, same thing, we're gonna do scapular rotations. So we're gonna start with up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. To target more the shoulder blades, try to reduce your intensity. So instead of squeezing too much, try to squeeze less. And this way, you can target more the shoulder blades. Reverse the movement, so back, up, forward, down. And try not to lift too much so you compensate with the shoulders. Try to make sure the movement always comes from the shoulder blades. All right, good job, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and sit back on the yoga block, and then let's compare. So I'm gonna do the same thing now. I'm gonna do internal, external, and just compare. I feel my arms are more comfortable going into these ranges this time. Go ahead and place it all the way behind your back. Lift away from the lower back. Internal, external, relax. All right, we're gonna finish with some shoulder cars. So same thing, gonna start up and across, rotate all the way back, slowly relax down. Go slow. If you do it with control, I think 1 rep is enough. Nice, shake it off. Other arm, start up and across. Rotate, take your arm back. Nice. Back, 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 back. Full extension, rotation. Keeping your shoulders down. Bring your arm forward and across. All right, so that's it for your shoulder mobility. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of your joints and I see you in the next video.